Good afternoon, staff, students, and families, and welcome to the annual Black History Month Unit Showcase. February is a month to recognize the contributions of African Americans throughout American history and in today's world. As graciously stated by Dr. Martin Luther King, the function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. At Universal Learning Academy, our mission is centered on embracing one another and working toward a shared vision in the best interest of all, just as the leaders that you'll hear from today did with grit and determination. Today, staff and students across all grade levels will showcase some of the contributions of several Black Americans and their role in paving the way for a better life for all. We hope you enjoy this creative collection of talents by our very own Blue Jays. I'd like to call on our principal, Mrs. Leal Busi, to share a few welcoming remarks before turning the mic over to our host for today, Mrs. Kayla Coldren. Welcome.
Thank you, Mrs. Hojej. Good afternoon, Universal Learning Academy community of Blue Jays, staff, parents, and really everyone out there that is watching us and joining in this observance and this wonderful celebration. Quite honestly, there isn't a better time besides today and these days to celebrate such a wonderful and monumental historical event, Black History Month. As educators at Universal Learning Academy, we take this celebration as an opportunity for all of our educators to build knowledge, to instill enthusiasm, and give inspiration to our students. As we learn, as we celebrate the history and the wonderful contributions and achievements across many disciplines and many fields, our students can have a better chance of understanding African American struggles, and by that, they'll have a better chance to fight their own despite the challenges and the odds that we beat day in and day out within our wonderful and strong united community. As a diverse community within our school, we take pride in the civil rights struggle that we all share and often reflect on the deep connections we have with those fantastic leaders who really were the reason, who fought for our society to become open, more mindful, and more tolerant. We truly hope that our students this month walked away from the month of February learning to appreciate a little more about the people who helped us all gain the rights we live today and exercise each day. Let us all unite, reflect, celebrate, and observe African American culture with its past, present, and future. I do want to take a moment to thank the leadership of Ms. Kayla Coldren within our Blue Jay community here at ULA for taking on this event and leading the way with the staff and the students to put on a wonderful unit showcase integrated in the curriculum, the standards, and the instruction within our K-12, really pre-K through 12 grade curriculum at Universal Learning Academy. Thank you, Mrs. Hojej. Thank you, Ms. Maslamani, for always setting the settings and getting everything ready for our community to showcase and to take pride in everything that our Blue Jays put on day in and day out. Without further ado, let us at this point welcome our superintendent, the goal and the reason behind the vision and the mission, and the reason behind such opportunity where we come about and celebrate our diversity and celebrate our unity. Welcome, Mrs. Nawal Hamadi.
Thank you, Mrs. Busi. I want to thank you, and I want to thank all the staff for celebrating this event and for also coordinating and making sure that our students are gaining a lot of knowledge and benefit out of this celebration, and that you're making it meaningful to them. I really appreciate the hard work. I want to thank the viewers and the students and the families also for joining us. And I want to say congratulations on having another year to celebrate the Black History Month. Often we're being asked, so why and what's important about it? As you all know, Black History Month is a month to celebrate the growth and accomplishments of the Blacks in the US, Canada, and even around the globe. For the longest times, Blacks have endured physical, mental, emotional, psychological abuse, social injustice, and so simply because of their color. Though they have gone through so much over time with a lot of hard work, dedication, faith, unity, and the wisdom of their leaders, they set their goals to be freed and to have equal rights like their fellow whites. With much hard work and wisdom, they were able to overcome many of the difficulties, challenges, and injustices. They, even though they have not accomplished 100% of their goals, yet more work to be achieved, and they have not given up, and the mission continues on. Luckily, the Blacks are in a much better position today as the laws provide for equity, social justice, and equality for all. We learned so many lessons from such history and the people of Black color. And so it is so important to remember to be fair, to treat others the way we want to be treated, and to not tolerate harassment, bullying, and discrimination of any type. Let's remember that the Blacks are people like each one of us and that they have the same rights like everyone else. All people should be treated equally, regardless of their religious beliefs, colors, nationalities, genders, and so on. As mentioned earlier, today we celebrate those who made a huge contribution in the various fields, such as law, politics, science, sports, music, the media, and the list goes on. Some of those most remarkable to remember is the Honorable Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who was a scholar and a civil rights activist who played a key role in peacefully ending the segregation law and created the Civil Rights Act, for which we are enjoying, all of us. It banned discrimination in employment against the Blacks or anybody else. So, and then also he was able to accomplish to get the Voting Rights Act in place in 1965, which passed and signed, was passed and signed by President Johnson, and it removed the barriers which prevented the Blacks from voting in the past. There's so many accomplished Blacks to name, such as Rosa Parks, Muhammad Ali, Jackie Robinson, and the list goes on and continues to go on. How is this related to all of us, and what do we learn from this unique event and celebration? We take lessons from the past in dealing with differences, racism, and discrimination. We are all brothers and sisters who come in multitude of colors, shapes, sizes, ages, and so on. We all have and should have equal rights and should be able to defend our rights when they're unjustly taken away from us. Hope we all use these lessons to peacefully build better futures for us, for our children, the generations to come, and for all humanity, and to continue to stand against injustice, discrimination, and violence. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the event, and please stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hamadi. And at this time, we welcome Ms. Coldren.
Thank you, Ms. Boosie. So what is Black History Month? Why do we celebrate it? In our first video, the staff shares the history of Black History Month with you.
Black History Month is an annual observance originating in the United States dedicated to promoting the achievements of Black Americans and other people of African descent. It has even received official recognition from other world governments such as Canada, Ireland, the Netherlands, and even the United Kingdom.
The origins of Black History Month date back to 1950. Half a century after the 13th Amendment abolished slavery in the United States. That year, Carter G. Woodson and Jesse E. Moreland founded the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History. This organization was dedicated to promoting achievements by Black Americans and other people of Africa.
Okay, well, we'll reschedule, and we'll tell them that we'll post
In
it.
1926, the A.
Yeah, we apologize for the technical difficulties. It seems that the videos are laggy. We probably need to download them. Miss.
Hi, Mr. Sharafuddin. Are we live right now?
We are live, Miss Busi.
We want to apologize for all of our stakeholders that have been waiting patiently to really watch all the wonderful and hard work of our students and staff to put this event together. We don't want it to be shown in such quality. We will reschedule the event. We will come back again once more. We will determine a rescheduled date for sometime early next week, and we will notify all of our families and our students accordingly. We truly apologize. However, at times when flexibility is most needed, we will be flexible. We will readjust and replan to get back with you next week, inshallah. Again, thank you for being with us. This event will be rescheduled due to the quality of the videos and the connection issues we are experiencing. Thank you.